Hello there, beautiful beings. Welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven, and thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I'm back with another pick a card love reading, and tonight we're asking Spirit, does your person regret hurting you? All right. At the end of the reading, please prepare your burning questions. This answer will by yes or no because we're going to use the pendulum to find an answer for you. Um, Please be reminded that all of the readings that I have on my channel are timeless. So whenever you find this video, that is when you're meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. And as usual, I would like to ask you to please focus your gaze on the crystals and use your intuition in selecting one. That way, your intuition will work with mine and we can get a more accurate reading for you. So starting off with group number 1, we have this Sodalite. Group number 2, we have this clear quartz crystal. Group number 3, we have this green Aventurine. Once you're ready, we are going to proceed with your reading. Hello there, beautiful beings. From group number 1, if your intuition guided you to select this Sodalite crystal or this card in particular, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put it on the side because we're going to have a look at that later. I'm going to start off with your Chakra wisdom cards. Oops. Kindly be reminded that all of the readings that I have on this channel are timeless. So whenever you find this video, that is when you're meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Tonight, we're asking Spirit, does your person regret hurting you? Okay, so this is not restricted to people who are broken up. You know, could be. Or you could have just had like argument or a situation, all right? So please take it how it resonates. Does group number 1's person regret hurting them? Insecurity, prayer, rejection, and trickery. Okie dokie. Right. So the energy that I'm getting from these cards is that you might be dealing with someone who is like a covert narcissist, okay? I'm sorry, but that's just the energy that's coming through. I feel like this is a person who's kind of like in and out of your life. One moment they're there, one moment they're not. By the time that you kind of like forgot this person or you kind of like already moved on, I feel like this person will jump right back in your life to kind of like remind you of them and how wonderful they are. You're gonna do some love bombing and then eventually they're just gonna go away again. I feel like, you have been I feel like you have been trying to kind of like make the best out of this situation, all right? I feel like you may have been involved with this person for a while and you kind of like feel the pull or the magnetism in this relationship, okay? You're with this prayer card, the energy that I'm getting is I feel like you're acknowledging that you are kind of like intertwined with them currently and that you're just praying to get out of this situation. And if you can't get out of the situation, you're trying to kind of like find a silver lining or try to stay in this relationship hoping that this person is going to change, hoping that this person is going to treat you better in the future. However, this person will not, because deep down inside they are insecure, and the reason that they're doing that to you, the reason that they're in and out, the reason that they're unstable, or they're keeping you, they're kind of like, the energy that I'm getting is that they're keeping you at bay, and at the same time they're kind of like doing other things behind your back, but they're keeping you because they know that they have you on their finger or around their finger. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. Very strange but very strong energy. Okay, so if you're dealing with someone like this, I do not need to read the cards to kind of like give you an advice. If you know that you are with someone who's narcissistic, I pray that you find the strength and the courage to break away from that relationship because nothing good will come out of it. This is not the Spirit, this is not the cards. This is just, me speaking from experience. We can never really change another person, okay? If you're I'm sensing that you have a big heart because you're still sticking with this person despite all the trickery, the madness, the craziness that this relationship brought you. I feel like you're feeling that, you could kind of like that this person just needs someone who will understand them, love them, take care of them. But I'm so sorry, but um, narcissistic people do not really have a choice. This is something that they've always known to do. I know that, this person could also be telling you that this is something from their childhood. Okay, that's very strange, but that just popped into my mind. I feel like your person, maybe you and your person already discussed, or you tried to kind of like step away from this person. I feel like you kind of like confronted them and told them that, I'm not really into this anymore. I would like to kind of like, set myself free. But your person came in with a sob story. I'm just really getting that from this trickery card. I feel like your person came in with a sob story that, this is something from childhood. This is something that has happened to me in the past, and there's nothing I can do about it. This is just who I am. And, they're kind of like, no. No, your person is really very much into trickery. They're really just, they're more keen to kind of like look good on paper, like good in front of other people. And I feel like this person has no regard for your actual feelings and your emotion. I feel like, rejecting you kind of like gives them pleasure, and that's because they are very, very deeply insecure inside. All right. So don't take it personally. It's not you. It's definitely them. We're going to pull some more cards. Gosh. That was a download. I'm sorry if I just talked and talked. I was channeling. Um, Anything else from group number one's person? Anything else from Oopsie? Friends and colleagues. Okay, one more please. I feel like your person is someone who's very sociable, or at least that's how they portray their life to be. I feel like your person is out with other people. They're very sociable, they're very friendly, they like going to events, they like meeting new people as well. I feel like this is kind of like a breeding ground for them, that is a feeding ground. Okay, I feel like your person is kind of like the type who will attend events to kind of like parade themselves, show other people that, hey, this is me, this is what I do, this is how I look, this is how I carry myself, just because they want to get attention. They're craving kind of like how do I say that? They're craving the energy of other people. Okay, other people who will be tricked by them as well. I feel like even though they have you in their life, this person will not really stop from being, or kind of like going out, playing the field. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. I'm sensing that maybe this person doesn't even bring you out when they go out. They're kind of like keeping you hidden, because they're kind of like keeping you like their little secret, I guess, because they don't want people to see that they're already with someone, so that they can continue tricking other people and get tricking you and other people as well, because they want that, they're craving that. And I feel like now that you have kind of like realized this, maybe that's the reason why you're asking if they are regretful or remorseful that they hurt you, is because I feel like you kind of like moved away, or you kind of like left them. Okay, sensing the travel card, it's either you physically removed yourself from the situation, perhaps you moved to a different state, perhaps you moved to a different country. But the energy that I'm getting is that you kind of like somehow severed their hold on you, I feel. And your person is sitting here feeling stuck. Okay, they're kind of like the happiness that they had with you, they're realizing that it's in the past, and that they have no hold of you, or yeah, that they have no control over you anymore. Okay, it's like your person can't see anything good, alright? They kind of like see only the negative, so maybe that's something that's very prevalent in how they talk, how they, communicate with other people, how they see the world. I feel like your person is someone who's very, very negative, and at the same time, this energy of being stuck is kind of like, engulfing them right now, because I feel like you kind of like told them that you hurt me. I feel like you actually expressed how you feel. And although your person is kind of like this narcissistic person, you know they're realizing how mean they were, or how because it led you to physically uproot yourself, and energetically and physically uproot yourself and leave them. I feel like you kind of like closed the door on them. I feel like you kind of like did something drastic in this situation, and that left your person feeling, I don't know, feeling stuck in the way, in a sense that they don't know, because they haven't experienced this before, okay, or maybe because they weren't expecting that you would shut them off or cut them off, okay. That's the energy that I'm getting. Anything else? Do or gosh, we have action. Do they regret hurting group number 1? Do they regret hurting group number 1, please? Blossoming, assessing. Okay, this is your energy. I feel like you're realizing that the things, that the actions that has happened in the past led you to where you are right now. You're assessing the situation. You're kind of like checking what is it actually. Yeah, that's why you're here and watching this video, because you're trying to find out, okay, is this person even really worth it? Does this person really have a heart? I feel like maybe that's something that you actually kind of like thought of, that question, do they really have a heart? Because I feel like there's somewhat like a sociopath. I feel like you're kind of like having a look at the situation in the past. You're trying to assess the situation, like how did it go this far, how did I allow things to reach this level. I'm if you've been hurt pretty bad, okay, with all of the action that this person kind of like did. They were very, very tricky. I feel like they're very deceptive, okay, but at the end of the situation, I feel like you're just trying to figure out, after you assess the situation, I feel like you're going to figure out the things that you need to work on yourself, to kind of like, I feel like the thing that you really need to do the most is self-love and create some boundaries, okay? I feel like that's something that's really needed, because oftentimes people dealing with narcissists are very good-hearted people, that someone who wouldn't someone who's willing to put other people ahead of them, someone who would kind of like feel really sorry for the lies that this person is telling, and you would, to the point that you would kind of like try to make them feel better, but that is not your job, okay. But in the end, you know what, I understand that after this, you are going to assess the situation, or you are actually assessing the situation. You're having a look at the past actions, all right, and you're going to pick out all of the things, the nuggets of information, nuggets of wisdom, pearls of wisdom that you will get after you kind of like reflected on the situation, and it will allow you to bloom, all right. Please set some boundaries. Please remember to set some boundaries. Those are very, very important, okay. We're going to use the tarot to find out more information about your person. Oh, thank you so much, angels and spirit guides, for your guidance and protection. We get more cards, please, for group number 1. How does group number 1's person feel about them? Are they regretful? I'm sorry, I'm hearing knocking sounds from my room, and it's very unusual and strange. 10 of Cups, the Fool, 5 of Pentacles. Oof, okay. So, I feel like your person is very focused on having this 10 of cups. Okay, this type of this fulfillment in love. Okay, who doesn't want to be in, in love? I feel like your person really wants to have this, to have their dream of like a happy family that's harmonious. The typical, your ideal family life. I feel like your person doesn't want anything else over or more than this. However, I feel like every time that they get close to it, they would like, they would bolt it out of there. I feel like, this person would just automatically kind of like, feel more risky. Sorry, that they're kind of like willing to risk the situation because they can't seem to, because I feel like your person really can't seem to um, put down roots. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Roots. I feel like your person can't put down roots, and you know what? At the end of the day, they feel left out in the cold. Okay, the next time that you or the next person that they end up with, okay, I feel like the same thing will happen. I feel like this is a cycle because this is their wants and this is what's happening. I feel like you're out there and we're gonna have a new beginning. Okay. Oh, look at the cat. Okay, you're willing to have a new beginning, but you know what? The new beginning that you're going to experience is not that daunting because you can see this fool is, it's this fool is equipped with a wand. So there's this safety harness for you, I feel like. All right. However, your person is feeling definitely left out in the cold. It's going to take them a while to kind of like find or select a new victim. I'm so sorry. I'm just being very harsh because I feel like you were dealing with some really bad person, and I try to do my best to kind of like remove myself from the situation, but that's the energy that I'm getting, and I'm actually really getting pissed off because I feel like this person really did a number on you. I feel okay. That's intuitively. That's the hit that I'm getting. And yeah, so this person, they regret that you kind of like walked out of their life. They regret that they no longer have you in their control, in their power, okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. Gosh, this person. Anything else from group number one's person, please? Angels and spirit guides. Anything? Oops. Too much. Too much. Too much. Anything else from group number one's person? Whoa. Do they feel regretful? Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. These messages are for you. I feel like you should continue if you're someone who's just very keen to kind of like love. I feel like you have a big heart and you want to kind of like share it with other people. You are very much deserving of a love that's kind of like being reciprocated, harmonious. I feel like, of course, everyone deserves that. But I feel like people who have big hearts and people who experience a situation like this, a very unbalanced relationship, is I feel like people like, you know, big hearted people like that deserve love the most because I feel like you give love the most as well. I mean, if you can if you can love someone who's not even treating you right, imagine how you will love the right person for you. Okay, you need to find the courage to kind of like break away from that mindset that the next person that you will meet is actually going to be another narcissist. Be strong, be strong. You are not going to fall for the same person because like I said, you will have already assessed the situation. You will have already written down the things that you learned from this, and moving forward, you are going to blossom because you are going to find the courage to jump back in the sack or in the saddle. Sorry, not the sack. But I feel like yeah, you will have success in love, definitely. All right. Um, so let's read this. Okay. Huh? Sorry. Let me just. Okay. Spirit wants to pull more cards. That's strange. Three of Cups. Two Swords. Page of Pentacles. Ugh. You know what? Gosh, this is just the energy that I'm getting from your person. I feel like your person is, is out there looking for the next opportunity. I didn't want to get more cards because I know that spirit wants me to kind of like, answer the actual question. Do they regret hurting you? I feel like your person is already out there, they're celebrating, they could be drinking. They're already trying to find the next target. Okay, I'm so sorry, but that is, that's what I got from this reading. I'm so sorry. Let's get this for you. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Okay, that cannot be any more accurate for this reading. I feel like, this is a very important reminder for you. Okay? This is a very important reminder for you. You have the power to kind of like allow and prevent things from happening in your life. Know that you're powerful, you're strong, you're independent, you're beautiful, you have a big heart. You did not lose this person lost you. Okay, do they regret hurting you? I'm so sorry to say this, but the cards show that they're already, out and about partying and all of that. And no, okay, kind of like also, shows that, the same thing here. They're already partying. They're already, being the social butterfly that they are. They feel stuck because I feel like they're realizing that they lost their biggest source of like this drug of affection and attention, or this drug for um, tricking people. They lost you. But ultimately, know that you hold the power, okay? So whatever this is, it's best to kind of like cut all ties already, burn bridges if you need to. And, you do not need to live your life feeling that, um, or if you're still thinking about this person, try not to, because you do not need to, spend the rest of your days kind of like worrying if this person is still okay. I'm really sensing that energy that you're very compassionate and empathetic or empathic. So please do some cord cutting, okay? Before I say anything else and, preach here like a crazy person, let's proceed with your yes or no question. Okay. So, yeah, while waiting for the answer, I'm so sorry that you went through this, and I do hope that you find the courage deep within you to move forward, or kind of like create a new beginning for yourself, because you deserve it and you deserve all the love in the world, okay? And the answer for your question is yes. All right, so that is what I have for you. Group number 1, if this reading resonated with you, I would love to know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for being here. I am truly grateful for your presence. See you again soon. Bye. Hello there, beautiful beings. From group number 2, if your intuition guided you to select this clear quartz crystal or this specific card, I think this is going to be a reading. We're going to have a look at this towards the end of the reading, so I'm going to put it right there. In the meantime, we're going to start off with your Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. We are asking Spirit tonight, does your person regret hurting you? All right, angels and spirit guides, thank you so much for your guidance. I'm truly grateful. Okay. Oh, please be reminded that all of the readings or the pick card readings on my channel are timeless. So whenever you find this video, that is when you're meant to receive this guidance from spirit. Also, these are general, so please only take what resonates with you and kindly leave the rest behind. Angels, I'm truly grateful for your protection and for your presence. We have self-worth. Okay, that one wants to come out. We have forgiveness. Okay. This one wants to come out. Enlightenment. Okay. Whoa, too much. One last card, please, for group number 2. Okay. Is there any remorse from their person for hurting them? One last card, please. One last card. Okay, this one. Creation. Okay. I feel like your person is very much aware that they hurt you. I feel like your person is trying to kind of like manifest you back into their life. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. If you're still together, then I feel like they're really trying to find ways to kind of like make it up to you. I feel like your person I feel like you and your person, could have been together for a long time. Okay, I feel, and perhaps your partner is just someone who kind of like got used to arguments, got used to the fight, that they're kind of like a little bit numb or desensitized already. That you that you do hurt as well. Spirit is just saying that you need to kind of like reinforce your self-worth. That's the energy that I'm getting. Perhaps you need to sit down, maybe take a vacation by yourself, or meditate, or just remove yourself from the situation, even just for a little while, for you to kind of like get in touch with yourself. I feel like you are someone who would allow someone else to kind of like drive the relationship. Spirit is saying there has to be a balance. Okay, in relationships, there should always be reciprocity. I'm feeling like if one person is exerting some effort, the other person should exert the same or the equal amount of effort. I feel like your person is going to reach out to you soon for forgiveness. They do know that they hurt you. Okay, I feel like they just needed to kind of like realize that you know no matter how long, I feel like when you're too close for comfort, or I don't know, is that it? No, it's not. That's the wrong. That's the wrong. What are uh, familiarity breeds contempt or something like that? I don't know, but Spirit is saying something like they feel like you've been together for a long time. That yeah, like what I said earlier. They kind of like already um feel like they feel that you are already an extension of them. And when that relationship, when that's good, actually that's good for relationships to be like that. But somehow you just need to set some boundaries as well, create some boundaries, ensure that you do not lose your sense of self, and that includes your self-worth. Okay, because if you realize your self-worth and your value, you will never allow someone to treat you badly or hurt you. Okay, um Spirit is just saying to kind of like just rest. Okay, that's the big energy that I'm getting here. You're being asked to rest. All right. I feel like your person is watching you, your every move. Okay. That's the energy that I'm getting, and they're kind of like waiting for the perfect opportunity to come back to you, or communicate with you and ask for your forgiveness. They know that they messed up. Okay, so does your person regret hurting you? Definitely, they really want to ask for forgiveness. Gosh, travel card came out earlier as well, and transformation. Perhaps your person is going to travel to come see you. Perhaps your person is going to find ways to kind of like rekindle the love in this relationship, or kind of like rekindle the passion. I feel like your person is undergoing some sort of transformation. Okay, I feel like in the past they could have, oh my god, look at the colors, they're kind of like aligned. Isn't that crazy? I feel like your person um, could have grown complacent in this relationship. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. But I feel like this argument, this thing that has happened between the two of you, I feel like it pushed them to see things from a bigger perspective, from a bigger point of view, and it's now leading to their transformation. Okay, so I feel like your person is becoming a better person, and at the same time, you can use this learning for you as well. Okay, you really need to kind of like you need to revisit your self-worth. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. Anything else for group number 2, please? Why am I feeling panicky for some reason? It's strange. The masculine, new beginnings, pleasure, and one more, faith. Okay, your person really wants to, I feel, okay, this doesn't this is not gender specific, so whether it's you, whether you're the female or the male, I feel like your person is going to kind of like be or step into the masculine power. Okay, perhaps I feel like you were the one who was kind of like a little bit, you were the one who was possessing the yang energy a little bit. I feel like in the sense that you were the one who was doing making plans, or no, making plans is actually kind of like a female energy for me, but I feel like you were the ones who were doing both. Okay, you're doing plans and you're executing them to kind of like make the other person feel special, but it was kind of like it was not reciprocated fully. Okay, but spirit is saying that your person is going to step into the masculine energy now. They're ready to bring balance to this relationship. Look at that, this people holding hands with 2 kids. So I feel like those are your inner child, and your person is just saying that, you know what, hey, I'm back, I'm here, I'm going to make it up to you. I feel like, you just need to have faith, and a new beginning is here for you, for the both of you. I feel like the both of you, once they apologize to you, and eventually, of course, you're going to forgive them, I feel like, because you do know that they are really regretful for hurting you. Right now, they're focused on, the pleasurable times that you have together, and, that you have had together. Okay, maybe, I don't know, I'm sensing like a lot of pregnancy vibes from this card, definitely. So, just have faith in the situation. You and your person, if you have a kid, or if you're carrying your person's child, or if your person is pregnant with your child, okay, take it how it resonates. Have faith that the two of you will, reunite. Okay, a transformation is definitely needed in this relationship for the both of you. Spirit is saying for them to appreciate the things or the people that they have in their life right now, and for you to kind of like assert yourself more, ensure that you never lose your hold on your self-worth. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. More than anything else, I feel like this reading is like an advice for you, or a reminder for the both of you of the things that you need to focus on while in this relationship. Okay, anything from the tarot? Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. Script number 2's person. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Sorry, that's just from the earlier reading. The script number 2's person. Feel any regret for hurting them. Knight of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, they know that the argument that the two of you have had in the past really caused some, it was really, it was something that was destructive, okay? Perhaps you and your person really, a lot of, hurtful words were thrown between you and your person. They know that it really hurt you, okay? I feel like they are very much aware that it hurt you. We have the 3 of Swords here, definitely confirming that they're aware, and that they're also hurting too, and that's why they're coming in with this beautiful cup of love, of offer to kind of like bring you back into their life, and an apology. Okay, so it's an offer of love and an apology. Okay, so does your person regret hurting you? Definitely. And I hope that since they're undergoing a transformation, that they will realize, and or they will kind of like, that it's going to be burned in their memory to never hurt you again. Okay, but at the same time, you need to work on your self-worth again as well. What's that? Failure. I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. Okay, so perhaps perhaps you and your person could have had some argument about something very pressing. Okay, for some reason I'm getting this energy of like could be family or somebody important to them. Okay, perhaps you and your person discussed someone who's kind of like who grew up with them. Take it how it resonates. It's a very specific energy, not gonna be for everyone, but I feel like your person, kind of like thought for a while that that this this communication, this misunderstanding, this argument that you were a discussion that the two of you were having was just gonna end up in failure. Okay, it's just gonna be like, this is a dumb argument. There's nothing's gonna come out of it. I feel okay. Maybe that's they actually said that, but the energy that I'm getting is that your person is, this is what you needed. This is what you need to do. You need to understand that a failed argument isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, I feel like it's a good thing if the argument failed. That means it didn't escalate. You do not need to agree to anyone. Okay, you can always agree to disagree. So it's not a failure. It's an opportunity for you and your person to learn each other further, or get to know each other further. We also have love here. Okay, so I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay, so that's a very reassuring card. It's a very beautiful card that we have right there. Okay, you do have love. Okay, you and your person, you do love each other. I just feel like um, you just learn to appreciate each other more. Okay, I'm getting that energy. I don't understand. I'm really getting this energy that maybe you and your person um, need to rekindle the love. Okay, this travel energy here could also mean that they're not only traveling towards you to get an apology or to give you an apology, but I feel like this travel could also mean that they're planning something to, like I said earlier, rekindle the love. Okay, rekindle the love. They don't want to live in failure. They don't want this relationship to end in failure. I feel like, especially if you have a child, I feel like your person is very keen to kind of like start the family. Your person is very keen to kind of like have you in their life for a very long time. It's just that you just happen to have some really awful argument in the past. Okay, and it hurt you. Unfortunately, it hurt you, but your person is acknowledging that they did that. So you know wait for the apology. I feel like communication is going to come in soon because your person is already awakening up to the heaviness, or no, not really heaviness, but to the gravity rather of this relationship. I feel like your person is, realizing your what you bring to them in their life, how you make their life a little better, how you create everything, how you make everything better in their life, how you make um, them feel good about themselves, I feel, and how you kind of like bring them light. Spirit is saying you kind of like bring them light to to their life. All right, with the enlightenment card also, that's the energy that I'm getting. So let's find this card. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay, so this card is just basically reinforcing the idea that whatever it is that you fought about in the past, you just have to kind of like release it. Okay, you do not just forget things. Okay, you process it. You need to process things. Okay, perhaps you need to, in order for you to heal from this pain, yes, of course they need to apologize to you, but also maybe you need to kind of like write it down. Okay, it's a good way for you to express your feelings um without exerting energy towards another person, or kind of like exerting any hurtful energy towards another person. If you feel like this person really hurt you, just try to grab a journal or start a journal and use it as an outlet. Write your feelings. Okay, write them out. Okay, you don't need to really, if it will make you feel better to really express how you feel, right? If it will make you I don't know, if it's really bothering you, of course, you need to express. You need to tell your person, but what I'm getting at is you do not need to hurt another person, okay? How do I say it in a way that's not too clouded? Because I'm getting some sort of like clouded message. I feel like spirit is just trying to say, because hurt people hurt people. And that's kind of something that I learned early on. So this is me speaking, not spirit. I'm trying to gather what they're wanting to say. But hurt people, and that's something that is true. When you are uncomfortable, when you aren't feeling, your best, when you aren't feeling well, it's easy to kind of like lose track of um, like your clarity of mind. I feel like um, it's easy to just think about yourself. Okay, it's easy to be a little bit selfish. That you kind of like, I'm in pain. Okay, so I don't give a about anyone else. So I feel like if you keep all of these emotions or these hurt feelings bottled up, it's gonna hurt you in the end. If you throw them at your person with the intent of hurting them, then it's not gonna be as you know as healing for the both of you. You can either express this to your person in a way that you don't really like you're not brutal, or you can write it down in your journal if you really need an outlet. I'm so sorry that took me a while to kind of like string that along. Spirit was being very clouded. Um, so yeah, you can write that down. So the reason why I said that, or Spirit wanted to convey that message, is because they want you to, like I said, don't forget. Okay, do not forget. Um, you just need to um, digest, or kind of like assess the situation, digest everything that has happened, select the knowledge that, or the lessons that you can get from the situation, apply it to yourself, but do not forget everything. Okay, yes, you can forgive, definitely. To forgive is divine. Okay, I feel like everybody needs to forgive, to learn to forgive, because who wants to carry anger or hurt, right? If we forgive ourselves and we forgive other people who hurt us, everything will just be a lot lighter and easier. So, Spirit is just saying that if you want to continue this relationship with your person, um, process everything, release all the hurt that you have, or you have experienced from this person in the past, and just allow for the new to come in to your life. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. For some reason, I kind of like felt a little disconnected. I was getting kind of like a clouded, or like it wasn't coming in very clearly. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Group number 2. Please think of a burning question that you have that's answerable by yes or no, and we're going to use the pendulum to find an answer for you. Ready? It's gonna take a while. I think I threw it pretty hard. I think I need to um, okay, so what we have is try again. All right. So that is your answer, group number 2. I hope this reading helped you in a way, and thank you so much for your likes and for subscribing to my channel, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye. Hello there, beautiful people from group number 3. If your intuition guided you to select this green Aventurine or this card in particular, this is going to be a reading. We're going to have a look at this later towards the end. If you notice there's a change, I had to stop and clean up earlier because my phone died. It was drained of battery, and I just thought I'll come back later to continue the reading. Kindly be reminded that all of my readings on this channel are timeless. So whenever you find this video, the pick a card reading videos, those are the perfect opportunity for you to listen and hear the guidance. Also, these are generic or general, so please only take what resonates with you in your situation. Okay, it's not a personal reading, so don't try to force anything if it doesn't fit. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides, for your continuous guidance. I am truly grateful for your presence and your protection. Asking for group number 3. How does their person feel? Oh, we have gossip, we have prayer. Does group number 3's person feel remorse for hurting group number 3? It doesn't have to be in separation, okay? You don't have to be broken up. This could just be some sort of like a miscommunication, misunderstanding in the relationship. It will also fit despondence. And oh gosh, too much. Too much. I just need one more, spirit. One more, please. Guilt. Okay. I feel like at some point one of you felt like there's nothing else that you can do in this situation. I feel like after being hurt, you could have very well felt like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to give up. I feel like there's nothing that I can do. Nothing good will come out of this situation. You're feeling apathetic. You're feeling, at exhausted and overwhelmed with the situation. I feel like, there's definitely some sort of like gossip that went around in the situation or in your relationship. Perhaps you or your person, take it how it resonates, was paying attention or kind of like listening to gossip. And I feel as though, it got to a point that it was just too unbearable for either one of you, and that you had to kind of like, I feel like, you had some sort of like a discussion wherein you laid down all of the information that you kind of like gathered from other people, or not really gathered. I feel like other people would just go to you and give you all of these gossip. And you know what, remember that when you are in a relationship with someone, it's okay, if somebody's gonna tell you something about your person or about the situation and all of that, it's okay to listen, but ultimately the decision is up to you. Okay, do not give other people the power to make decisions for you, to kind of like rule your world. Okay, if somebody is coming at you with some information, of course take it, gladly take it, but also think things through. It doesn't necessarily mean that this person is, you know this person for a long time. Maybe you've known them since childhood. Maybe they're your parent or anyone. Even if they come to you with information that they're so sure as hell that it's true, still take it with how do I say that? You still kind of like make sure that you find the truth. Always ask for the other person's side of the story, because there's always two faces to the side of the coin, two sides in a coin. Okay, so that's just an advice. That's that energy, that the energy that is coming through from spirit. That I feel like, yeah, either one of you, someone in this relationship, really believed in some sort of like gossip. Maybe some people are trying to break you apart. Some people are kind of are trying to, are envious of the relationship and trying to ruin you, to the point that, one person just decided, what, is this even really worth it? I don't want to do this anymore. And it kind of like hurt the other person, because you feel like, this is, it's becoming a little bit too, how to say that? This thing is becoming more stressful than comforting. And relationships should be fun. Relationships should be very light, okay? But I feel like, it has changed because of outside factors, okay? And spirit is just saying to kind of like wake up, okay? Don't believe anything that you hear. The same way that I say don't believe anything that you think all the time. All right? I feel like, definitely with prayer here, I feel like your person is wishing and hoping that they kind of like handle the situation differently. I feel like one person is, I feel like strongly this is your person, or it could also be you. I feel like you could also feel a little bit, I think you're sharing the guilt in the situation, that perhaps you believe in the gossip. You kind of like, this is not going to be for everyone, but I feel I'm seeing someone who's kind of like going at their person and kind of like lashing out at them, for something that they heard in the past. And this person kind of like, out of annoyance and complete, the boiling point. I feel like your person kind of like reached your boiling point and they just said yes, okay, yeah, whatever, think whatever you think. And I'm seeing a fight. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. It's kind of like a fight between two people, and the other person just blew up and said, you know what, believe in whatever you believe in. I'm done. So maybe it's not gonna be for everyone, but definitely for some of you. Yeah, that happened. So I feel like one of you could turn to alcoholism or substances. Okay, maybe there's something that you are kind of like using to numb out the pain or the hurt. Please moderate, do things moderately. Okay, I feel like I said earlier about the guilt. I feel like you're sharing the guilt with your person. Okay, but your person definitely feel remorseful. Okay, they're feeling guilty. Guilt is very present in this card, as you can see. I feel like your person is realizing how good you were to them, and that this was just kind of like something that could have been discussed or could have been talked about. Okay, especially since it's coming from outside factors. Maybe you need to communicate more with your person and communicate in a way that's mature and both coming from a very understanding point of view, I guess. All right. So, yes, your person is feeling regretful for what happened, for hurting you. They're feeling guilty. More than just, regretful, they're feeling guilty. How when we hurt some people that we love, at first you're like you're still your anger or your hate or your strong emotions are still present, so you really don't feel as much. But afterwards, when you kind of like calm down and you kind of like gathered everything, you would realize, oh gosh, I hurt this person and I love them, and you would feel guilty. And I feel like that is where your person is at right now. And they're hoping and praying that the situation gets better, the situation gets resolved, okay? Perhaps you had to walk away from them. Oh, look, it's slowing down and it's taking steps. So I feel like your person is definitely gonna come towards you to. They're not gonna come rushing in, okay? I feel like your person is gonna take some time. They know that they hurt you and they hurt you bad. So I feel like your person is gonna take some time to come towards you to kind of like give you the apology, of course, that you deserve. And moving forward, I feel like your person is going to change how they handle situations. Okay, perhaps any arguments, they are going to rethink their actions. Okay, like I feel like someone is trying their best to navigate their way out of this conflict. Okay, so the situation that caused this is you can't really avoid it. Okay, it's gonna come in, hopefully not as often, but conflicts and arguments, they're part of a relationship, so it's not gonna go away. But I feel like someone is going to ensure that they handle it better, and I feel like that's not solely just for your person, but I feel like you need to also do that. Perhaps you should also take a step back and rethink things. Okay, try to avoid conflict as much as possible. Pick your battles. Okay, because I feel like your person is coming in as a loving man. Okay, moving forward, your person is going to be very very expressive of their love, of their thoughts, and they're going to be a little bit more compassionate and understanding towards you. And more than that, I feel like they're taking the steps to come forward to to meet you at your level, okay, to apologize to you. And they, like I said, it's not going to be super fast, but they're already taking the steps towards you. So that's a very good energy to be in. It's very good news for you. So more than that's a good feeling there. So more than them feeling regretful or remorseful, I feel like if your person is also coming towards you, if that is what you want. Okay, if you're still with this person, then well and good. I see reconciliation or making up on the way. If you don't want to be with this person, then you also have the power to kind of like say no. We have resilience over here. So like I said earlier, someone felt overwhelmed in this relationship, could be because of everything that has happened in the past. And and what you're learning, okay, look at that creepy vine thingy. I feel like those are like the gossips that you were hearing. And look at how this is like an egg, or it's kind of like you gave birth to, or well, the both of you or someone gave birth to all of it, to the conflict, because they were just too many. And I feel like this is kind of like your brain, and it's being filled with different, seeds of doubt planted by other people, and eventually it had to crack open, and it showed its ugly head, whatever it is. This um, bad energy. That's also, please ensure to have some boundaries, okay, with people. If you feel like some people are just giving you negativity by how do I say that, by giving you sad, bad stories or bad toxicity, you know, always say no. Pleasure is here, so I feel like, after this period of like there being extremely tired or exhausted, the both of you will come out resilient. Okay, a lot more resilient from the situation, because that is what you were meant to learn. And pleasure is in the cards, so I feel like once you have already transformed and kind of like embraced this new version of yourselves, the better versions of yourselves, and you know what, pleasure is on its way. Then I feel like the both of you, once you have reconciled, you will experience a very harmonious relationship. Okay, peace. Harmony and peace, okay? So that is in the cards for you. Let's pull some tarot. Well, we already know that your person feels remorseful over, what they did. So, and they're trying to rectify the situation or correct the situation by coming forward and taking the steps to fix it, okay? And that's a very good thing. Anything else, please? Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides, for your continuous guidance. Anything else? Ace of Wands. So there's going to be a passionate new beginning between you and your person, okay? I feel like once you actually decided to discuss, sit down, discuss, okay, there's going to be a meeting of the minds, and everything's going to be passionate. I feel like you and your person, it's going to be like it's like you will reignite your romance, okay? We have the Page of Swords. So okay, coming in strongly is this energy of kind of like planning together, okay, making sure that you and your person are, kind of like planning your future. I feel like you and your person are going to decide to be a little bit more patient with each other, okay? I feel like you are going to look at that cat, it's so cute. I feel like you and your person are gonna, because all of the books is kind of like drawing me in, and the plan and that rolled up sheet there, I feel like you and your person are gonna discuss, talk. It's kind of like a meeting, okay? And what are you meeting about? You're meeting about your future, and you're planning it. Yes, Three of Cups. Okay, Three of Cups here means celebration. I feel like you and your person are going to be celebrating soon. Could be attending a social gathering. Could be why am I getting some sort of like a proposal or engagement? I feel very full of emotions. And the moon. So with the moon being here, I feel, well, the energy that I'm getting from the moon here is kind of like different. It's a different card. It's a different deck. I feel like the both of you will realize the illusions that you have, set upon yourselves in the past. I feel like, some things you would think it's kind of like big, but actually, you know what? It's a cat. You would think that it's a black panther, or a black leopard, or a black jaguar, okay? You feel like it's so big, it's very scary, but in fact, it's just a cat looking at the mirror. And it just speaks of the illusion, or how strong or powerful our minds are, okay? Sometimes, we don't have control of what scenarios, or made up scenarios our mind would actually conjure. But spirit is saying to kind of like just make sure you will have all of this, just make sure to kind of like control the illusions, okay, that you have in your life, because it's not really giving you anything, okay? You can't really, okay, first things first, read out your friendship. Okay, I feel like you might sorry. I feel like you might be involved with some people who are, who are not true friends. Okay, if some people are just gonna feed you gossip all day long, you do not need that. You don't need to live your life in that toxic energy. So um, first thing you need to do is kind of like weed out your friends. Okay, if this person or if a certain person is not giving you good vibes, then it's time to kind of reconsider their place in your life. Second, you can't always, well, actually, you know what, you can't really cut off or just um, remove this part of you that gives you negative thoughts or negative thinking, because you know what, that is a part of you. It's your shadow side. So what you need to do is just each time that you would think about something, because perhaps somebody tried to plant a seed of doubt in your mind as regards to your person. Think, make sure that is this even true? Why am I thinking this? Or talk to your person. Okay, hey, you know what, blah 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 talked to me and told me this. Can you you know um help me understand the situation? Why did it happen this way? I don't want to believe in them. I want to hear your side of the story first. And that's a good way to kind of like openly communicate with your person. And at the same time, if this person kind of like gives you some sort of like, like I said earlier, seeds of doubt, right? And it's going to be stuck in your mind. You do not need to think about it all the time. If that thought resurfaces, if that negative thought resurfaces in your mind, just acknowledge it and say, okay, I'm acknowledging you, I'm listening to you, but I have the power to not listen to you. Okay, I hear you. Thank you for your thoughts. Thank you for letting me know, but I'm choosing not to believe it. So I'm just gonna put you aside. Okay, you can always do that. You have the power to do that. Okay, so any advice for group number 3, please, angels and spirit guides? The person definitely misses them. The person definitely is, regretful and remorseful and is planning to come towards them. What's their advice? Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Precisely. Like I said, if you kind of like focus on the negative, you also get negative energy back at you. Release. Okay? Sorry. Release negativity. Release people that doesn't serve your good or your higher purpose, or doesn't bring you any positivity. Release them. Choose to vibrate higher. Or if sometimes if somebody gives you um like some sort of like gossip that would make you rethink about your person, think your person more than anyone else. And sometimes the situations could even be funny and hilarious if you actually know your person, right? Because you know what they would do, you know what they wouldn't do. So it pays to um, be a little bit skeptical of things that you would hear. You also have surrender. I can release my need to control. Also, you know what? You need to also do that. Um, Perhaps Spirit is giving us this card to kind of like allow us to go with the flow. Perhaps they think, why are you being so? They get how it resonates. Not it's not just always you, okay? But these energies can be flipped. Think, why would you or your person feel extremely sorry, why would you or your person feel extremely angry, upset, defensive, and all of that about the situation? What is the root cause of this? I feel like when somebody tells you, hey, I saw your person having drinks with someone, why would that make you angry? Because you're jealous. And why are you feeling jealous? Because you know what, you feel like you can't control your person. I'm not saying you, okay? I'm just giving a scenario. Why would I'll say I why would I feel jealous? I would feel jealous because I feel like my person is doing things um, behind my back. Why is it bad for your person to drink with their friends or with yeah, why? Because they didn't tell me. Okay, so they didn't tell you. So now what? Should you need every should you need to know every single part of your person's life? Our partners are, you know, they also have the need to have their own lives outside of us, and that's really healthy. Okay, so just release that. Rethink, what's the reason why are you feeling those things? We have gratitude, so I'm thankful for the life and the opportunities that it presents, right? So release, surrender any negativity, and invite positivity in by focusing on the happy things that you have in your life, focusing on being grateful for the things that you have, being grateful for life itself, okay? Because once you do that, you are going to vibrate in an energy so much higher than being stuck in um this energy of self-doubt. Okay, I'm hearing that, so could be for any one of you. All right, so let's pull the card. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light, creating room for new opportunities. Oh my gosh, and possibilities for your life. Okay, gosh, okay. I don't think I need to explain that card right there, but I feel like this kind of like ties everything together. So if you are, like I said earlier, the thoughts, okay, so if you're thinking of thoughts that are kind of like detrimental to you and the relationship that you have, melt them, okay, accept them, and surrender them, let them go, okay. You don't need to dwell in any unwanted energies, unwanted thoughts, okay? And just try to vibrate higher and be grateful for everything that you have in your life, and um, you'll get more of positive energies towards you. Okay, so that is what I have for you, group number 3. If this reading resonated with you, I would love to know in the comment section below. Please don't take things too harshly, okay? I was just simply saying things that Spirit was trying to convey. Take it how it resonates, and don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. Take care, you guys, and see you. Ooh, before I forget, okay, let's ask your question. Think of um, a straightforward question answerable by yes or no, and we'll see how the pendulum answers. Gosh, it's so late in the morning. Not late, like so early in the morning. I really had to wait to charge the phone so that I can do a reading again. I'm so sleepy. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. What does Spirit want to say? Ask a friend. Try again. Which one? Okay, we have try again. All right. So that's it. Take care, guys. Bye.